Okay, take three. Yep. Oral sphere, neck, perspective, ratios, and cheek into upper palate. That's what we're covering here. I'm going to actually erase a bit of this so I can start over again. So what I first want to talk about quickly is the perspective. Ratios. Let's start with ratios. Once you get your basic construct of your head with the side plane and the eyes, and then how the ratios of this being the bottom of the nose to the brow, to this being about approximately 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3 to the hairline. Then I want you to really focus on the middle of the mouth being closer to the bottom of the nose than to the chin. That's important. And then also, once you get these, think of it there being a vanishing point over here, so that these things taper. That's why I'm putting these arrows here and here. So there's a sense that this front plane is going back in perspective. You can think of it this way too. It's more important with the front side of the face. Let's go with oral sphere here. So think of the oral sphere as being like a kind of slightly squashed orange that's going back into the head. Back here is the back of the throat. This is representing the upper and lower palate, the teeth, this part of the jaw line, and so what's coming out of this is only about 1/3 to 1/4 of the orange in the head is on the surface, and you see it here to here, where it intersects with the chin, and then you see it where it turns at the nostril about and comes in. Now this is what's on the outside, okay, and then all of this is on the inside, and it sets up the kind of proper arcs and also sets up this form over here. I call that like the pouty form there. Here's the lip, the upper lip, and then the lower lip here. And then this tend to not, you don't do the lipstick thing where you complete that. This is a very slight distinction there, and mostly the plane is really turning in this direction. Okay, so also with the cheek, think of turning high so that it forms the eye socket, and then yes, cheeks do come out like this. This is where the plane turns right here. Sometimes it depends on the person. But it's this. What's key is the intersection between the nostril hitting the dental sphere and the top plane of the cheek. That's a real key distinction. It really sets things off. And you can even do it very subtly later on when you do it, but it's important to get that in there. So that's what that's about. Again, the mouth is wrapping around the dental sphere. This is coming around, this is going there, and this is in front, showing us how to wrap the mouth around that sphere that way, and the lip coming out like that, and then the cheek intersects with it behind it. So a lot of people do this all as one line. They go, okay, cheek, mouth, they go on as one line. Sometimes it looks like that, but there's more going on structurally than we give it credit for. So the neck, think of it transparent, constructed transparently. So you're thinking halfway between the chin and the jaw about is where my neck starts. It comes down as a trapezoid. My jaw would go back that way, so here we go, like that. I bring it down to here. This is a frontal plane because it indicates direction. And then it comes down like this, changes direction this way. And then this is all a side plane that intersects with the sternocleidomastoid here, which is a straight line to the base of the ear. It starts thin and gets thick, so you do the straight line and do that. You, constructing transparently, you've got this over here, straight line going to about wherever the jaw would come to, about there, and the ear up there. So, but this is in front of that. And then I think of the clavicle in perspective, going to the same vanishing point that these are. Yes, the body can twist and turn in all sorts of directions, but it helps keep this in perspective. And it starts out here, and then it turns up. It takes a jog and goes up, and then comes to here. And then again, going in this direction, takes a jog and turns up. And then this neck, it's important that it reflects the arc of the spine as it attaches to the base of the skull up here. And then this neck muscles wrap, the trapezius back muscles go from back to front and puddle right in here. That is that little shallow, you can put water in there, where the clavicle is. So it's a topography going this way to this way, like this. Now also with the neck, there's muscles that come out this way. If you tighten your jaw and you're weird, you can get these like side striation muscles that come down. But these are the primary topographies that are going on. So there you go. Hopefully this is the last take, and this will have taken. Yahoo!